Peace and love, namaste. What is up? Okay, I am Alea. This is Alea's Angels, and I know it has been a minute since I've made a video, and I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't know. It is what it is to me. I usually put it so there's not this much shade, but oh well. Y'all can still see me. Okay, so I just wanted to, reason I have not been making videos lately is because the girl has been going through some spiritual warfare, and it's tough. It's really tough out here, people trying to put evil eyes on you and people trying to send negative energy your way. You're just like, wow, whoa, people trying to belittle you, people trying to, they doing this and this and and it'd be the main people who the closest to you. So yeah, it's quite funny to me because most of the time I'm just in there. Recently I have been just kind of observing people's motions, and right here somebody is trying to watch me right now, sending their little spies in my way, and it's weird. They're weird. We're not going to talk about them. They're just weird, and they need to really stop. Truly, because I've made it clear, so clear, that I do not accept their energy. I do not give permission for them to even send their energy my direction. I have clearly cut off their pathway, that they cannot send me, and this is for everyone actually, so I'll just be straight up, this is for everyone, that unless we talk about, we have a verbal discussion that we will be sending each other good vibes, then I don't want their energy is not allowed to come anywhere near me. You will have to go through my ancestors if you want to get to me. Simple. I have allowed my ancestors permission, full consent, to do as they please, as, repercussion. Whatever they want to do, whatever they feel is right, they may do it. And I truly will just send who is ever sending that energy, I'll tell them, I want you to have a great life. I pray that you have a great life. I pray that you're prosperous. I pray that you live the best life that you could ever imagine. If your intentions for me aren't the same, that's okay. They'll be sent right back to you. Your energy will be sent right back to you. It will not ever touch me. It will just come back to you. That's it. And if your intentions aren't good, then well, I wouldn't do something to someone else that I didn't want done to me. Great logic, guys. It makes total sense. Karma, whatever. I just wouldn't wish bad on anyone else, because I wouldn't want anyone else wishing bad on me. Right? Ooh, confirmation verb. Sorry. I have been getting more in tune, taking a little break to connect myself more to the universe, to my ancestors, to my intuition. I've been doing that work to get more connected with myself, which is why I started to become more and more aware of this spiritual warfare that I was in. And I won't tell you how I know who every single person is who is trying to, send their ill-willed intentions towards me. I won't tell you, because that's my little secret. I'll just let you know that I have friends on the other side, and they will catch you when you try to hide. Little rhyme I made up, based on the song from Princess and the Frog. Yes. Anywho. That's all I'll say about that, is that that's been going on, and I've been cleansing myself. I've been getting more in tune with myself. So yeah. And like really just, I don't know, what's the word? Anyways, doing me, I guess. I don't know, doing me. But yeah, that's all coming to an end, is what I'll say. That all that, that person or people who are sending stuff, I wish them the best. I wish them that they have great lives. I wish that, they're prosperous and all of that. But like, they can't be in my life anymore. I simply cannot allow them in my life anymore. Which is going to bring me into my topic. Okay, my topic. Which, hold on, for like, I wanted to adjust you right here. Sorry. I wanted to adjust the camera. I have to adjust the camera because I wanted to look something up. But I didn't realize I put my camera on top of my laptop. So I have to adjust the camera now, guys. Okay, let's do like this. Woo! Just for a second, guys. So I can bring us into our topic, okay? Okay. So we're going to talk about narcissists today, because I deal with a lot of them. Yeah. Okay, so the textbook definition of narcissist is extreme self-involvement to the degree that it makes a person ignore the needs of those around them. Now, while everyone may show occasional narcissistic feelings or behavior, true narcissists frankly disregard others or their feelings. They also do not understand the effect that their behavior has on other people. So, why do I bring up narcissist? Oh, because a lot of people like to make things about themselves, and I'm here to tell you that 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you. Let's all be clear that 9 times out of 10, somebody else's actions or what they do have nothing to do with you. Which scares some people, because they're like, well, doesn't the world revolve around? No. It is your world to create, okay? It is yours to be a part of and to experience. But the real thing is that you have completely no control over anyone else or anything that happens. The only thing that we as humans have control over is how we respond to things, how we react to things. Okay, which is our emotions towards things, which is what a reaction is. A reaction is an emotion. Is, you proceeding to lead with your emotions and go into something dealing with how you feel about something, and that's a reaction to something. A response is you understanding that sometimes it has nothing to do with you, that it is how the other person is feeling about themselves, how they see something within themselves, it's usually the other person and how they see themselves. You know, it's usually never about you. So, perfect example. I just wanted to talk about this. Kids that run away. Okay? Kids that run away from their families. You know, they run away from home. I don't get why the police get involved at all. Because here's what happens every time the police get involved. It's about how the parents feel and never how the child feels. That's what it becomes. It's the parents making it about themselves, about what they feel, about their emotions, what their thinking is, and it comes completely about nothing about what the child is feeling. Can't tell me I'm wrong, because I actually heard a police say this. And they stated that, oh, they don't think about how their parents feels. Well, as an empath, I can tell you that I do think about my emotions first off. Because there's a difference between being a narcissist and putting yourself first. And that's what I'm explaining. Okay, so personal example, I do think about others' emotions. I'm an empath. I can't go without it. I can't go without empathizing for someone else. But I'm going to put myself first, because I know that whatever emotions arise in that person, that they are personalizing and they're internalizing something that has nothing to do with them. So my thing is, if they truly understood, they would try to understand where I'm coming from. They would try to put themselves in my shoes. That is an empathetic, an empath. I truly put myself in others' shoes, but I'm always going to do what's best for me. I never, as an empath, I'm always thinking about others' feelings and others' emotions and how it will affect them and how this and that will, make them feel. But at the end of the day, their emotions are based on how they perceived something. So I am not responsible for how you perceive something. That's not my responsibility, and I will not take accountability for it. Simple. If you, are also an empath, or you sympathize, and empathy is different from sympathy. If you don't know the difference, I'm not going to explain the difference. Go look it up. Now, I can do both. I can sympathize and I can empathize, but most of the time I empathize with people. I can put myself in other people's shoes, okay? But then I have to bring it back to me, because guess what? If I don't put myself first, who will? Right? So that's not a narcissistic behavior. That is me making sure that my well-being is top priority. Because who is going to make sure my well-being is top priority if I don't? Who? Right, no one. No one will. No one will. You get walked over, you get treated different kinds of ways. That's what happens. That's what happens. Truly, that's what happens. Now, a narcissist would sit there. Okay, so you feeling a type of way, you're okay. Let's do this. I'm sad about something that pertains only to my life. Some people blur the lines. Sorry, nah, I'm not really sorry. Some people like they blur the lines between what is about their life and what is about others' lives. So I'm sad a narcissist will somehow manipulate the situation to be about them. Oh, you're sad. Well, what about me? I'd have to play, the popular TikTok thing. Like, what did he say? What about you? I'm sad. Does that have to do anything with you? How? That's my emotions. Can you tell me how me being sad has anything to do with you? How me being upset about something has anything to do with you? And they'll manipulate it, and they'll try to. That's why it's always best to recognize the signs of a narcissist, is because they'll try to manipulate it in a way that makes you feel bad for them, like in a way that makes you completely forget why you're upset, but allows but now you're sympathizing for them because they've made it about themselves. And they will try to twist anything against you. They do this. They do it. It's weird. They're weird people. I don't know why. I don't know what made them this way. But it's really something that you have to notice, because I don't think anyone, not a lot of people know I'm not gonna say not a lot, but some people don't know what the definition of a narcissist is, and they'll try to say someone is self-involved. This is the way they put it. Oh, that person is self-involved. When your emotions are based on your own perception and how you perceive something, how you think about something, and you try to make that the main topic instead of how the other person is feeling, you're the self-involved one at the end of the day. Isn't that... That's what the definition of a narcissist is. It's someone who will put their own feelings above everyone else without a single regard for anyone else's feelings. Yeah. So it's so important to know the difference between putting yourself first and being a narcissist. So important that you know the difference. Because guess what? A narcissist is the main one who tries to spit it around on you and make you seem like you're the one who is just, I don't know, anything that makes you look bad, basically. That's what a true narcissist is. Most of the time, narcissists don't even know that they're narcissists because no one calls them out on their BS. But yeah, yeah. I wanted to talk about that only because I've talked to narcissists. Sorry guys, I was itching my nose to see if it was oily. It wasn't. There was nothing on my finger. I was just doing. But oh well. I was just cleaning my nails have been getting long. They're beautiful. Don't try sending negative energy because I block it. Anyhow, like I was saying, my nose isn't oily, but in the light it kind of looks oily. Oh well. Anywho, that was really what I wanted to talk about, because I feel like it gets easily confused, and a lot of people don't know what they're talking about. Or they're trying to manipulate you into feeling a certain type of way. So that's the topic today, guys. You know, watch out for those kind of people. Watch out, because there's a difference from putting yourself first and being a narcissist. Okay, two separate things. One shows empathy, the other one does not. Yeah. You know, like when you talk about the difference between being a sociopath and being a psychopath, two different things. Being a being a sociopath is totally different from being a psychopath. Two separate things, just like putting yourself first is different from being a narcissist. Two separate things on two separate spectrums, having nothing to do with the other. Okay, so I don't like it when people are like, for myself, I've had people do this to me where they're like, oh, well, you have to think about, I already did, thank you. I made my decision based on myself. Not on how someone else will perceive my decision. Because it tells a lot about a person if they're really worried about how something made them feel versus why that person did what they did based on what they felt. You're not putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. You're simply only worried about yourself. Narcissist tendencies. Yeah. If you can't say that you're able to put yourself in other people's shoes, you don't empathize. You don't know what empathy is. You know how to sympathize, but sympathy and empathy aren't the same thing. Sympathy, empathy, totally different spectrums. Two different things. One is fake, one is real. Yeah. I'll just put that out for you guys, that one is fake, one is real. Hence their different names. Sympathy doesn't feel as connecting, you know, trying to understand. Sympathy is just not trying to understand somebody, just going, there's videos on it explaining the clear-cut, distinctive properties of empathy and sympathy. So, I don't want to go make this too long. That's all I really had to talk about today, because it was bothering me. And I felt like we needed to discuss the difference between putting yourself first for your highest good, you know, and making sure that your needs, your stuff is taken care of for yourself, and that you don't have anyone in your life who is going to try to take that from you. That's what that's what putting yourself first means, is that you are making sure that everything that's in your life is for your well-being. If it's not for your well-being, it shouldn't be in your life. See what I'm saying? That's what looking out for yourself, looking out for yourself first means. The other one has nothing to do with any of that. Simple. Like being a narcissist has nothing to do with the second one. And so many people don't know they're narcissists, but it's so clear cut that, you know, once you watch them, you kind of just go, okay. I got love for you, but you can't be in my life anymore, because apparently it's all about you, and that's not how this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful, because it's a lot more people than you think. And also, yeah, watch your intentions, okay? Because sometimes people subconsciously send negative intentions your way. So always be mindful of that stuff, you know? Because now you might not mean to, but if you subconsciously send it, you can still send it, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if you're consciously aware of it or if you're subconsciously aware of it. You're gonna send it regardless because it was in your thought process. And if you try to plot somebody's downfall, you should know that they most likely know about it, and that's just gonna come around back to you. Karma. And people are like, oh, even if you don't believe in karma, you know, then nothing. No. I believe that if you set bad intentions for someone else, you will eventually snitch on yourself. It will be known before you even try. That energy you try to put out will come back to you. Does not matter, because it's your energy. You put out negative energy. Your energy has to come back to you eventually. If it's bad energy, guess what? It's not gonna change or transmute to anything. It's still gonna be negative energy. You see what I'm saying? It's still gonna be negative energy when it comes back to you. So a lot of you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. So that's my message for today, is check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's it. Okay. Namaste.